Hello there, Aries, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I will be doing your October General Tarot reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll go to the Tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with this message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's take a look at the overall energies. Loyal heart, soulmate, and to be fair, unfinished symphony. Okay, Aries, this is intended to be a general reading, but it truly looks like it's a soul connection and possibly somebody from the past that things, are unfinished business with somebody from the past. Now, underneath that is time to go. So, we'll see where this leads, but I get a sense with these two cards. These two cards like never come out right next to each other. And I even shuffled on camera. Yeah, there's a true soul connection, whether this is romantic, friend or family, or even a work situation, but somebody that you have a deep soul connection with is coming back around. And, there's wanting, this sense of wanting to bring balance. This is also the Libra card, so you can be dealing with the Libra, but you don't have to be. But a sense of bringing balance to it. And, in this sense, it's like karmic balance. So there could be a situation where, we're going to go to the trip. But you're separated from this person. You could even be with other people at this time, but it's like you almost didn't close out this energy, or you may want to be with other people, but you didn't close out this energy. Like there's something here that needs to be closed out and brought into balance. So you could be with other people, or this is just such a soul connection. It could even be that, there's other people involved as far as like family members or something like that. There's a true sense, I get this true sense that karma has played, like there were karmic lessons, situations that needed to play out, and now it's about bringing this connection back into balance. Really interesting. Okay, so we are in the retrograde season. Not surprised to see somebody coming back from the past, or a relationship being, brought to the forefront again. We have 3 planets still in retrograde. They all will be going direct by October 18th. So I really feel like this situation is going to come to light before the 18th. So let's see what your present energy is. Yeah, you're kind of caught, lots of anxiety, kind of caught up in your head, losing sleep about this situation. You may be the one that wants to bring this into balance, or this could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Somebody here wants to bring this situation into balance. Like somebody here caused an imbalance, maybe caused the separation, and now they're wanting to bring it back into balance. So this is either your energy of wanting to bring it back into balance or theirs. Okay, so let's see what your obstacle is. Queen of Swords, not seeing how to move forward since this is in your obstacle. So the Queen of Swords is looking forward, has her back to the past, is not worried about it, is only looking forward, but because it's in your obstacle position, it's like it's upside down. So you're not seeing the path ahead of you clearly. You're having a hard time. You're kind of like almost looking at the past and trying to figure out where to go forward. So we're going to clarify these. Let's see what your advice is. Wow. Okay, and I'm going to take one more. So we have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Okay, King of Cups. I feel like somebody is coming back and really, does want to bring in the love into this situation. The King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Does not have to be, but it could be. that's trying to bring balance of the emotions into this situation. For your advice, we have 3 cards that have popped out. 7 of Wands is, breaking out of your barriers. When there is difficulty in a love relationship, whether it's romantic, family, or friend, we can put those walls up, right? We get into this sense of fear. Like, you could even intuitively kind of feel this person's energy coming back into your energy field, and you're getting anxious about it, right? And you put those walls up, right? And we do that to protect our heart. But it's kind of like, this is the universe saying it's time to be the strong man. Find your strength to pull back the bars and kind of step out of your comfort zone, and to kind of almost face this head on. With the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you and this other person both want to work on this, at least to find closure in this situation. The 8 of Pentacles for me too is also mending a situation. It's kind of like you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone in order to be able to work on or amend this situation, however that resonates with you. But look at this, 3 of Cups, like you're celebrating. This is something that I think you want and the other person wants, but I think there is a lot of anxiety, perhaps on both parts. Can we get this to work? You may not even be talking about it. You may be even kind of like meeting, in the dream world or something like that. Kind of like, can we do this? Underneath that, we have the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. Yeah. For a lot of you, it could be a long-term committed relationship that has ended or has found, some kind of conflict. Hanged Man, having to look at this situation in a different perspective in order to bring the love back into it. And I feel like there is a lot of love in this situation. It's not like, it's definitely with this unfinished symphony, it's not over. Now, it could be that you come back together. You're going to try to mend this situation and then decide to leave, because we do have time to go. So it is kind of interesting. We kind of have conflicting feelings here. So let's see what we have here for the outcome. The outcome is the 8 of Swords, and one more, 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Wow. 9 of Cups. Yeah. This is the wishes and dreams of either you or somebody else. Being kind of caught up in your mind, because this has taken so much time, waiting for your ships to come in and not, are they ever going to come in? That type of thing. Not knowing if you should wait for this person or if you should move on. I'm kind of getting a sense that that's exactly what this is. It's kind of like, okay, it's not finished. Do I stay or do I go? And underneath that is serendipity. Like, there's a situation that comes up out of the blue, that maybe you run into this person, or there's some situation where you kind of meet some kind of event or something like that out of the blue, and it's kind of like you could be extremely anxious about that. You may even know, hey, I'm going to this wedding, and you're sitting there going, well, I wonder if they're going to be there. Like, you could be almost losing sleep about it. You're not really sure, like, how am I going to proceed when I run into this person? Under the 9 of Cups is the 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, lovely, 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody coming back from the past, wanting to step into a new world with you, wanting to start, something new with you, wanting to put down, their wishes and dreams is to put down the burdens of the past and get a new, fresh beginning with you. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, loving yourself, becoming very charismatic and confident in yourself by, putting time and energy into yourself. For some of you, because we do have the 3 of Cups, and we have 2 queens here, you could have been part of a third party. You could be anxious about that, but this person is definitely has you on their mind. You may have them on your mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. See if we can get some more details and advice for you, Aries. Okay, so the Nine of Swords. What do we have here? Strength, Four of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, Chariot. Yeah, you're wanting to move forward. You're kind of like, I feel like you may be kind of stuck. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I just don't know what to do. Do I stay or do I go? It's that kind of energy. Here is, you know, there's it's taken a lot of strength and courage to heal from this situation. And with the Three of Wands again, wait to see how this situation plays out. You know, for some of you, it could be that you did separate. You know, since we have the two pairs here, and then we have the two queens, it could be that you did separate, that you are, you know, perhaps seeing other people or something like that, but kind of wondering, is there any chance that we could also reunite at some point? Once again, okay, the wedding scenario is coming up for me. Again, it could be that you're both with other people, you're going to some event that you'll both be at, like a wedding or some type of a family event, something like that. And you're kind of like, okay, how is this all going to work? Are we going to be able to balance this all out, or is somebody going to, you know, have a moment? Yeah, but there's definitely something here. Something that you need the strength and courage to just kind of like wait it out. It's like, don't take action. I'm definitely getting the sense of not taking action, but going within and finding your strength. Because, you know, we have a strong man here in the advice. It's about, you know, finding the strength to come out of your comfort zone. You may be even thinking about, like, if this is an event, like, I don't want to go to this event because I'm going to see so-and-so and they got this, you know, new love in their life, and I just don't want to be there. It's kind of like trying to find the strength, because I think that by going to this event, there's actually going to bring balance into this situation. Okay, let's see what the Queen of Swords is. Wow. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Kind of wondering, do I put any more time and energy into this? Okay, this is your obstacle. So we have the Three of Cups again. I think for some of you, there was a third party, or this is a third party situation. And you're, you know, once again, do I walk away from this? Do I start my new life? You know, do I go in a completely new direction? But you don't have the clarity. You don't know what your future is. I really feel like it's kind of like you're in limbo. You don't know what to do. You know, it could be that you're part of a third party and you know it, and you're in a marriage and they're in a marriage, or in a long-term committed relationship. You're both kind of trying to figure out about, like, do we leave our spouses or partners and join, you know, together? How do we balance all of this out? It could be, you know, that you're having to try. There's a need for balance, because we have the, to be fair, you know, you could have been married, you could have separated, and now you have, you know, children. There's children, trying to balance out the family life. A true need, you know, the threes are coming up a lot. So I have to say, I really feel like for some of you, this is or was a third party situation, and a lot of waiting on your part. So let's have what we get here. Yeah, a need for balance. Okay, Devil is on the bottom, which indicates, you know, that there's kind of like this attachment. Attachment to having something work out. And yet there's a lot of drama. Like somebody wanting to mend this, and yet there's a lot of drama around it. It's almost like, you know, if you mend it, okay, the message I'm getting is, you know that if you mend it, if you work on this, it's going to bring a lot of drama. You know that there's something toxic in this relationship, and yet at the same time, you want it to go the test of time, and yet at the same time, you're fearful that it's going to end. You know, can you move past the pain of the ending? Okay, so the clarifiers here are that this situation has brought you a lot of pain. Um, and yet with the fives, you know that something has to change. It can't stay. I get the sense that it can't stay the way it is. It's not balanced. Something needs to change so you can bring it into balance, because we have the balance card here again. Something has to change. Somebody is, determined to kind of make this change. It could be, the person that you're dealing with is kind of like, yeah, we need to leave who we're with so that we can be together. Or, I'm out. We did have the time to go. I'm out. Somebody's getting determined, and yet at the same time, I think you're in this waiting mode, Aries. I think you're just waiting for somebody else to make the decision. So let's see what we have here. King of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Cups. Really nice. Hermit. Going within, listening to your heart and intuition about to get the clarity about how you want to move forward, where you want to put your time and energy. You want to put your time and energy in something from the past. And yet there was an ending. Somebody is attached to this ending. Somebody is attached to the ending. Somebody, either you or the other person, somebody in the situation is so attached to the ending that they can't see how to move forward in a different direction. And that could be you, or it could be, the other person. So Aries, we kind of have your energy here. We have the King of Wands and the Empress. You can switch roles, but we have the wand energy, Sag, Leo, Aries, so that could be you. The Empress and the King of Wands are very, even though they're not a court pair, the King of Wands is the closest to the Emperor, in the fact that very determined, very much of a leader. The Empress is like, the epitome of a mother, if you will. She's birthing new ideas and babies, families, very nurturing, very loving, very beautiful. But it's the energy. The gender doesn't really matter here, but it's kind of like, yeah, you have a couple that really wants to move forward here. And look at this, the happy family. Like bringing this all in together to have the happy family, and kind of like looking at the past. I really feel for a lot of you, you're going back to a past relationship, maybe a marriage, where it ended, and once again, you've gone in a different direction. You both have, and then it's kind of like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm ready to go back into that marriage. It's almost like a sense of, of remarriage here. And that won't, resonate with everybody. But however it resonates for you, there's kind of like a choice. And I do feel like it is going to be balanced out. And during this retrograde season, like this person is going to come back around. We have the Six of Cups a couple of times, right? This person is going to come back around. They want another shot at this. And I do feel like for you, it is causing you some anxiety. And yet at the same time, it's kind of like something that you've really wanted. You do have to get out of your comfort zone in order to work on this. Okay, so here is your creativity oracle card. Passion. It will take passion for you to push through your self-criticism to get to a place of confidence. I really like that, because I think that, you are perhaps very anxious about this situation. You may have a belief system that once I make a decision, I never go back on it. And it's kind of like, I feel like you have to almost like break that rule that you have with yourself. But it's about bringing the passion of this situation about the love. There's a lot of love here. and reviving that love in order to be able to push past your own self-criticism of, you know, for some of you, if this is like a third party situation, you may, you may have this belief system of, I don't break up a happy home. I don't, if you're the third party, like if the person that you're dealing with is married and you're like, I don't do that, or whatever it is, it's kind of like you have to break out of a belief system that you have for yourself in order to go forward with this decision. And it's about listening to your heart. It really is. It's about listening to your heart. That's where all the good decisions are made, in your heart space, not up in your head. Okay, so here is your angel message, and it says, love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. And I'm going to hold that up there so that maybe you can read that. I really do feel like, it is about following your heart, listening to your intuition, and going in that direction and asking your spirit, your spirit guides, your angels for some help as you're maneuvering through this and making sure that it is going in the direction that you want it to go in. Because look at this ending. I mean, this is beautiful. It's really beautiful. And so I think that there is a happy ending to this situation. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Aries, once again, if you've resonated with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.